A bullish setup on 5 minutes may fail if the 1 hour or 4 hour structure is bearish. Exactly. So you also have to look at time frame. Although our bot uses a 15-minute time frame, but once in a while you can still go out to the 1 hour, go out to 4 hour time frame and just look and see, okay, what's the overall look of the market? Is it bullish or bearish? And then you come back to your 15 and then you make your entry. So always align your trade with higher time frame direction. Okay, I think that is self-explanatory. Trade in direction of the dominant trend. Exactly, it's the same thing I've just said. So the next one, let me see if I can rush this quick because we're going to be doing a lot of chart analysis today. So not waiting for full signal confirmation, taking trades before CID and 3 white soldier. Yes, why would you want to take a trade when you've not confirmed it? It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense taking a trade before, if you've not confirmed it. Wait for the confirmation, enter it, set your stop loss, follow your plan, set your take profit. Final candle of often confirms through momentum. Yes, so wait for confirmation, don't rush into anticipation. Exactly. So another one is trading during market manipulation. Of course, whales can trigger false breakouts to trap traders. Exactly. Prices move sharply in both directions before settling. So avoid trading unpredictable manipulation spikes. Exactly. So trading manipulation can also affect your trade, even if it's a winning trade. So another tip or another advice I like to give traders is that if you placed a trade during the New York or the Asia session and your trade is already in profit, if you are approaching the New York session, please, I would advise you end your trades, because the New York session is always the most volatile session in trading. And even if you are in profits and you actually enter the New York session, there is a very high chance that you are going to lose those profits due to manipulation. So I said, let me just put this one out there. So ignoring volume and momentum. A CID signal without volume may lack conviction. Exactly. So strong moves backed by volume are usually institutional driven. Exactly. So let's go to the next one. News and economic events. Sudden announcements like interest rates or ETF updates can instantly reverse trend. Yes. Now check economic calendars before taking trades. Don't worry, I'll be posting an economic calendar because the how will I put it? Any US economic news can also affect cryptocurrencies as well. As it affects the forex market, it can also affect cryptocurrencies. So I'll be putting an economic calendar that you can go through and just be aware. I know there are major news events. We have CPI numbers, we have the unemployment rates, we have the NFP, which is called the non-farm payrolls. If you are a trader in this group, you will know what the NFP is, which is the non-farm payrolls. And if you ask me what is the non-farm payrolls, it's just simply the all jobs added to the US economy except from agriculture. That's why it's called non-farm payrolls. So every other sector of the economy apart from the agricultural sector, that's what is known as non-farm payrolls. So these are news events that can actually affect price movement, and also their FOMC meeting, which is the Federal Open Market Committee. So it's usually a meeting where the Feds of the US will decide their interest rates, if they are going to cut interest rates or if they are going to raise interest rates. So all this news, they usually affect cryptocurrencies as well, because if the dollar begins to weaken, which means cryptocurrencies are going to go up, and if the dollar begins to strengthen, it means that cryptocurrencies are going to come down. So you need to be aware of all these news events and know how to trade them, or if you cannot trade them, avoid them totally so that it doesn't ruin whatever it is you are doing. So lack of patience. Good setups take time to form. Yes, jumping from one signal to another leads to overtrading. Exactly. So the market is just testing your patience. Yes, you might say, oh, but I've not been profitable for a while. It doesn't mean. The market is teaching you patience. It's teaching you discipline. There was a video I actually posted. This guy He was so frustrated about Forex. He was frustrated, he was angry. Let me see if we can get the video. But we won't watch it now. I just want to just show you the video. We won't watch it now. So the guy was angry, he was frustrated that he has wasted his life, his destiny, that he doesn't think he's going to trade Forex again, all this kind of stuff. No, I think it's here. Hold on. Yeah, this is the video right here. This is the video. So maybe it's under the pinned messages. So maybe when you have time, watch the video and then learn something from what he said, because he is an experienced Forex trader. So try and watch the video, learn from what he said. He said something. He said the market is just testing your patience. And I think I like what he said. The market is just testing your patience. It's teaching you structure, it's teaching you discipline. And it is not every signal or every movement you see that you enter. Some movements can be fake outs. They can be traps to take your money from you, from the big players. It can be manipulation in disguise. It can be anything. So it just teaches you discipline, how to follow your plan, and basically that's just it. That's why when you quit, you can't learn this game of trading if you quit. At least when I started, we didn't have anything automated. I was doing it all manually, staying in front of my charts for a long period of time until at least God did something good for me. I was able to, we were able to come up with this system to be able to signal us when something is happening. So with this system now, we don't have to always look at the chart all the time, and your eyes, it's strenuous on your eyes and it's very stressful on the body. Well, we thank God for that. And so like I've said, you don't want to chase any impulsive move. You have to be disciplined, calculative, and I guarantee you, when you follow your process, follow your discipline, you are going to see results in trading. So ignoring bot alerts or misusing them. Yes, entering without aligning with the bot's confirmation logic reduces edge. Exactly. The bot gave you a signal for a reason. Please respect that signal. I'll say it again. The bot gave you a signal for a reason. Please respect that reason. Don't say this bot has not given me a signal. I'm too anxious. I want to enter a trade. No. Please don't do that. Wait for the confirmation from the bot. Let it send you the signal, and then you enter, follow your plan, and ride the trade as it goes. So the bot is designed to alert when big players move. Follow it consistently, like I've said. So summary: even the best signal can fail if the trader fails to follow discipline. You see, like I've said. Now, success equals a strong setup plus patience, plus proper risk management, plus emotional control. So I think we've come to the end of just this first topic. So we're going to be looking at strictly chart analysis today. Let's say for the next 10 to 15 minutes, we're going to look at chart analysis, and then we'll call it a day. So let's just go to some of the signals that came out last week. Some we traded, we posted the videos. You can go and check the videos out on YouTube. Some we couldn't trade them, but we were able to screenshot them and make it available for you today. So this is a signal. This one is APT USDT, and this one came out. If you look at the timestamp, it came out 9:30 a.m. So let's go and see how that looks like on the chart. So if you see 12th of November 2025, and you see 8:30, so 9:30 Nigerian time, 8:30 trading view. So as you can see, the market was initially moving sideways until there was a sudden burst in volume, burst in movement, burst in momentum. And if you look closely, if you look at the highlighted area, let me just highlight it. If you look at the highlighted area, that's this area, you will see that we identify the candlestick pattern, which is the 3 white soldiers. So this candlestick pattern is very, very, very key as a trader. It's very important for you to observe and study this candlestick pattern, because it tells you what you need to know about the price movement that's about to happen. So that was why I circled it, so that you can pay attention to it. If you look at it, green, green, green. That's 3 white soldiers. So that gives us the confirmation that okay, this price is actually moving. I think we need to be part of this trade. So we placed our entry, and okay, sorry, as you can see, so this is actually the move. But maybe at your free time on your trading view, you can just look at this same chart on APT, look at the same time, 8:30 on the 12th of November, and know what the price did. This screenshot was taken like 15 minutes after the signal came out, so we couldn't capture the full move of the the full move of the price. So let's go to the next signal. Next signal is AVE. So AVE, same time, 9:30. This is AVE again. So AVE, the same thing that happened. Price was or let's just say the price was coming down. Let me just highlight it. Price was coming down initially, and then it got to an area right here. This area is your support level. If you look at it now, price decided to bounce up the first time. The momentum was not strong enough. It came down, and it came down to this point. But if you notice, when it came down to this point, if you notice that this low right here is lower than this low, that is already indicating an upward movement to the upside. Let me just draw it again so you can see it. If you notice, this low right here is higher than this low, and if you look at it, it's already forming some kind of a trend, which means, so if you notice this support level right here, and I have already circled the 3 white soldiers, as you can see, and that's the indication of movement. So that's exactly what we can see here. So basically this is for AVE USDT. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I think we have 2 signals here. That's ADA USDT and TON USDT. So let's look at them. TON USDT. So let's look at them. Let's see what we can find. Okay, this is ADA. That's Cardano. So the same thing with Cardano. Price was coming down. So the reason why we are doing all this is so that you can train your eye, so you can be able to understand market structure, price movement. Remember guys, market structure, price movement. By the time you do this over and over and over again, when you look at the chart for when you look at the chart for 5 minutes, you should be able to know, okay, the charts, the price is at support, or no, the price is at resistance. So looking at this now, we are coming down initially, and then we got into this area. This is our support zone right here. Okay, and if you look at the same thing that happened the last time, this low right here is lower than this low, which creates a kind of a trend line. So, and on the second bounce of support, it came down the first time, it moved up, it came down second time, and then it bounced from here. It was on the second bounce that the signal gave the bots. The signal came from the bots that movement has started. And as you can see, we highlighted the 3 white soldiers again. So that's that for Cardano. So just remember guys, that price movement usually happens at either support or resistance level. So these are the areas where big time players and market forces, they are already making the decisions on where price is going to go to next. So these are the areas that you need to look out for and pay attention to in trading. So I think basically that's just okay. So this is TON, same thing. You highlight, price was coming down, and then it got into an area of support right here, as you can see. And if you notice from the last video, this low is higher than this low, and that creates a trend line, and it is an upward trend line. So that's an indication that, okay, changing direction is coming. It's even a pointer to even know when the bot is going to send you a change in direction signal, because by the time you see a trend line forming, this trend line, by the time you see a trend line forming, that's an indication that, okay, I think this bot is about to send me a signal for movement. So trend lines are another way to know when market is or price is changing direction. They are another good way to know when price is changing direction. So as you can see, 3 white soldiers and the movement. Oh, sorry. And that's the movement right there. So I think we have some other ones. This is okay, LTC. Okay, what time was okay? The same time as the other one, 9:30, 8:30 on TradingView. So let's see. This is I think this is a new one. I think this one was either yesterday. This is LTC, yeah. So you can see confirm change in direction and in bracket strong. I can see. So which means even I am going to be placing trade on this one. And let's see if I can hold it for maybe a day, because if it's saying it's strong, then there are good prospects for this one. So let's see how it looks like on the chart. Okay, this is on the chart, and let me bring my camera down here. So this is how it looks like on the chart, and if you look at it, this was our support zone right here, and this was where the signal came out. But unfortunately, we couldn't identify the 3 white soldiers. But it doesn't still mean, because the 3 white soldier is just a way of identifying when price is making a move. So the price can actually move but not form the 3 white soldiers. But it's something you should look out for that indicates movement. It's just a pointer that tells you, okay, there's movement going on right now. So as you can see, it came out. This is 14th, sorry, that's yesterday. Okay, yeah, I'm correct. Yesterday, Friday the 14th of November 2025, and this came out around 15, that is 3 o'clock. So in Nigeria it will be 4:03. Let's go back and see. Oh, sorry, let's go back and see what was the timestamp there. 4:03, I'm correct. Okay, so if you notice, price came to support level. Price came to support level. Okay, right here, and pushed off strongly. Then we had the series of retracements, and before you know, so this is just to help you train your eye, so you can identify movements when it is happening in price. So as you can see, the price, or rather the signal, came out around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and this should be towards the evening. That's here. That should be towards the evening time. Okay, so let's go to another one. Okay, this is BNB. And this this BNB came out 1 o'clock in the morning, or rather 1:45, which is 2:45 in the morning. This is BNB.